Are at the stake boats, and we're about ready to get started on event number 86.
Yes, this is Regatta Center Founders Trophy.
Attention. Go.
And they're on the start. Immediately we see lane 2, Palm Beach, takes about a 3-seat lead. They're followed by lane 3, Rocky Mountain, lane 1, Marin, and lane 4, Casitas Rowing Association. We're seeing a little bit more wind this afternoon. It's coming in from the west. The coxswains are having to deal with that, as well as the tide that moves the boats as well. But everyone seems to be pretty steady down the course. At 250 meters, it is lane 2, Palm Beach, in the lead by a full boat length over lane 3, Rocky Mountain. They have clear water to lane 1, Marin, and lane 4, Casitas, and they're even at the last 2 positions. Now approaching the 500-meter mark. Lane 2, Palm Beach is still in the lead, but Rocky Mountain in lane 3 has started to make a little bit of a move. As is lane 4, Casitas is moving up slightly as well. And then in the final position, we have Marin. As they move down the course, the Palm Beach team in the yellow boat with the red, white, and blue oars, we see them still maintaining the lead over Rocky Mountain in the other yellow boat. And beyond that, we have Casitas Rowing Association in 3rd place, and in lane 2, Palm Beach is in 4th place. At 750 meters, it appears that Palm Beach is still in the lead, with Rocky Mountain challenging. And in lane 2 and in lane 1 and lane 4, those 2 boats have fallen a little off the pace.
We have the men's Master D final, and lane assignments: Marin Rowing Association in lane number 1. Our current leader is Palm Beach Rowing Association out of Riviera Beach, and they are in lane number 2. They are being challenged by Rocky Mountain Rowing Club out of Denver, Colorado in lane 3, and Lake Casitas is assigned to lane number 4.
Palm Beach and Rocky Mountain have been regular visitors to this regatta. Over the years that I've been watching the regatta, I've seen them competing on a yearly basis, moving up the Masters age categories as the average age has increased. And both of those crews are used to racing each other here, and it's almost become a private battle between them. Occasionally Marin will come along and put in a boat that spikes their wheels. And the other crew in the race, Casitas, a relatively new program from the lake where the 1984 Olympics was held near Ojai in Ventura County.
Well, it does look like a grudge match between Palm Beach, currently on the lead, and Rocky Mountain, certainly not letting them out of their sights. Rocky Mountain is on the outside of the 2 that you see at the lead of this particular race. Then dropping well off the pace is the crew from Lake Casitas, and even farther back is the Marin Rowing Association.
Yes, this has effectively turned itself into a duel between Palm Beach and Rocky Mountain. At the moment, Palm Beach took the early lead. Rocky Mountain came back at them, but it looks as though Palm Beach might have held that push and are now engaged in a push of their own, which is allowing them to move away a little bit from Rocky Mountain.
Ever so slightly, Palm Beach is beginning to increase their lead over Rocky Mountain on the outside. We have a substantial amount of open water back to lane number 4 on the far outside, with Lake Casitas, and even more open water back to Marin Rowing Association. Palm Beach on the lead, Rocky Mountain in their shadow. Almost a stern to bow lead for Palm Beach as they are nearing about 300 meters to go in our race. This is the Men's Master D final. Palm Beach, for the most part, has led wire to wire. Rocky Mountain now sliding back to some open water distance.
So these competitors by this stage, Alan, are very canny. So you can see here that once they've achieved this lead, Palm Beach are basically trying to make sure that they just respond to whatever Rocky Mountain are throwing at them. So they'll be content to sit here as long as Rocky Mountain aren't moving on them. If Rocky Mountain start to move on them, then you'll see Palm Beach kick it up a gear. But very canny competitors here.
And I would suspect that they know each other's styles to a certain extent, and that aids whoever happens to be out in front, as is Palm Beach at this time. Rocky Mountain, a slight amount of open water back in second position, and then our trailing crews are Lake Casitas on the outside and Marin Rowing Association on the inside. As we approach the finish line, this apparent winner will be Palm Beach Rowing Association out of Riviera Beach. They got off to a good start and then expanded that as they moved down our 2,000-meter course. In second spot will be Rocky Mountain Rowing Club. They come to us by way of Denver, Colorado. Still on the course, Lake Casitas on the far outside, and inside along the shoreline, Marin Rowing Association. The men's Master D final champion, Palm Beach Rowing Association. With the completion of race number 86, we move to 87. Next up will be the Women's Masters C final, and we have 7 crews initially entered in this one. We'll check out what's going to happen at the beginning in just a few minutes.
Lane 2 hold. Lane 4 forward 6 inches.
Yes, this is the final of the Margie Fetter Graham Trophy.
4 hold.
In lane 1, we have Slack. Lane 2, Masters Coach. Lane 3, Avalon. Lane 4, Loyola. Lane 5, River City. And lane 6.